Let me know when we're recording again. I want to lead us in.
I mean, I haven't stopped the audio recording. That's still happening.
You should just post all of this stupid shit and just
yeah.
torture whoever voted for this game. Torture them.
The 25 people who voted for this game. Can I start the... Here. Well, so quick save right here. So when I hit F9...
Oh my god.
Okay, you can't quick save from inside the menu. Okay. I didn't actually sync that, so I'm going to draw my weapon now.
Just change the shortcut.
I think
I can't do that. I'm going to bring up the Pip-Boy now. Okay, cool. We're good. Right.
Okay.
So we have been pacifisted.
Yes, and
we can't draw our weapon.
So we're up to 4 crashes already, and we have not even had a conversation yet.
I heard the pacification fields kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Be warned, intruder.
This is a great
You are in
effect.
the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain, the collective geniuses of we. By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh,
It's us setting up a spoiler warning stream.
This is getting very meta.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, alright? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty.
So in case this isn't clear,
Venture.
There he is. There's the boy. Yeah.
so in case it wasn't clear, because it isn't, all of these guys, all of the people you see in the background are talking, but since you can only display one conversation person at a time in this game, he just turns to indicate he's talking to someone different.
Oh, Bethesda Fallout stuff. There's just so many weird limitations.
Oh, okay, no, actually, I guess they are all technically speaking through that one voice box, which is clearly, like, the hack they put in place to, like, have this be working properly.
Did it just say something?
Why though?
Anyone catch that?
Yeah, because you can't just, like, cut...
Animals translate. It's a lobotomite. Here.
Oh,
in
it's
the
so good.
dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites.
Did it turn me into a Pokemon?
It screams all over everything.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the
jokes.
repository of the brain we sent the signal to.
Oh, this lady's voice
The
actress
signal
is
once
amazing.
contained. If
Right.
so, it's proof that there may indeed be
Simple.
something beyond the crater. Just look at
It
it.
sounds like she's pouring like hot honey into my ear.
It's like a big
It's the dolphin lover voice in Fallout.
Oh my god!
It is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here.
That happened in this season.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Everything.
Sure
fake.
did.
And
You heard it here first. I inspired the character of Dala.
Feet. Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny.
So, you know, I saw
extremities.
screenshots
Not
of
that I would know.
the word penis being used prominently in the dialogue of this game, and I thought it was a joke.
It depends.
It
I
is.
thought somebody photoshopped it.
Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Biggest
I
one I've
appreciate
ever
how-
seen.
By the great
I appreciate how fucking
These
weird this game is
lobotomites confound
immediately.
me with their sheer number of useless extremities. What? What
Okay,
is it doing?
wave hands and
Did we
nod.
institute electroshock?
Yeah.
Or is it excreting? Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands
So,
us.
are these like... They've been brains in jars for so long they've forgotten what humans are like?
Little lobotomite.
Pretty much.
Especially attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense. Lobotomites can't comprehend us.
Ace, have you been in the mentats again?
I also appreciate, like, how sort of overt the, like, their representation of 8's kind of static. They don't just put static noise or something, they actually just, like, throw out a bunch of characters there. It's character.
Wrong you all are. fire, as usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
I wish there was just a no.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
This is my favorite voice actor from this DLC.
It with our cutters.
It would
We
be.
filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing. Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us.
Then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
They also all have, like, a different means of diction which can be represented, like, through text, so that you can just tell from, at a glance, like, which one is which.
It can only be... If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools. Oh,
Yeah,
it
Mobius.
is I, Dr. Mobius.
Yeah, Dr. Mobius!
Dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden
Zone.
to you. Even now, my deadly robots...
This
Is this
voice
just
actor
like
is
an-
fucking
oh.
going for it.
Big Mountain with their
Is this the whole DLC just like a low-budget 80s cartoon designed to, like, sell merchandise?
Yeah, but it's great.
They didn't make merchandise for this.
I wish they
Although-
did.
My wife and I were at the Rainforest Cafe once, and at the gift shop they actually have like a mechanical scorpion, and my wife saw it and was instantly like, "Yes, scorpion, go forth and sting them for Mobius."
Precise kindergarten level research methodology. What are they going to do?
So, since we did the Fallout New Vegas season, when I met my wife, we were friends for a while, and I discovered that, like, she discovered I hadn't really played any console games, and that she hadn't really played any first-person games. So we sat down and played Fallout New Vegas through together, and, like, by midway through we were dating. So this game is actually really important to me, just generally speaking.
Aww.
What?
But we especially enjoyed doing Old World Blues together, so I also have a very fond kind of recollection of it. There's also a lot of really good loot in this DLC.
Responded, Dr. Klein.
Right? Good guns.
Intelligent.
Yeah, and the stealth
That's something
suit.
I feel like the first two kind of missed was, like, the stuff you got from them wasn't all that good.
We
really
don't
wasn't.
even know where we left it.
Like,
Is there a single thing
okay,
in
they added the
Dead Money
shish
that was
kebab and
worthwhile?
honest hearts,
Have
but
the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and
Was that Reds?
responsive.
Was there a single thing in Dead Money that was worthwhile?
Us even now, with
I don't
its
think so. I mean, you had the bear trap
No.
fist, and that was kind of fun, and they ragdoll
Especially
freaked
not
out.
the episodes that we recorded for it.
Oh, those were totally disposable. Fish and
Goddamn.
chips. Yes, that's right. I take it back.
We removed your brain. Yes. So soft, barely wrinkled.
So, yes, Josh, are you sort of realizing what happened here?
Brain extraction technology.
Yeah, am I a floating
Standard practice at
brain in a
Big
thing,
Mountain for
or
a measurable amount of time.
No. That would actually be hilarious, but no.
You just you don't got no bean. Your bean's gone.
Yep. You lost your bean, pal.
Your bean's gone now.
Well, it's not like Reginald Cuftbert was using it for anything.
Just drugs. How did they get past all of the drugs to do any kind of experiments on it?
It's transmitting thoughts to you.
This
It
appears
just
to be a brand.
destroys the entire lab.
This appears to be a pickled gherkin. Oh wait, that's his brain? What the fuck?
This is fortunate.
Why
in
does his
many
brain look
respects.
like a smoker's
If your
lung?
brain was anywhere in the dome, why?
It's sizzling, what the fuck?
Aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in
This is a lot of dialogue.
I know.
Yeah.
Marcus.
It really took a lot of confidence for them to like start this DLC with a shitload of dialogue where their NPCs are talking to each other. But I actually think it's great. Like I think that they sell it.
The autodoc had done most of the work already.
Like I have a rule which is that like too much writing in video games is way worse than not enough writing. And if you can't write something well, do not write much of it.
Cry for direction.
Yeah, but this game's writing is really good.
Telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals.
I wouldn't even say Pillars of Eternity's writing was bad. It was just there was so much of it.
Exactly.
It was
And-
dull.
And they
Yeah,
did not even do an editing pass on it. Like, there was no editing pass. They were writing it like 3 weeks before the game came out.
So they also took your heart.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was
Ah,
the
I didn't realize
heart.
Cuthbert
Brain
had
was
one of
first.
those.
Third was the spine.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably on its last legs. So you lost your brain, your heart, and your spine.
Vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer. To be correct, you should say, the autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations.
It's too bad we're not going to be playing this DLC long enough to get our brain back.
After that, the brain lost itself.
I mean, if you wanted to make a short series out of it.
Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the
Maybe if it
way
wins
to
the patron poll
Mobius.
again.
Let's see if people like it.
That is the
Yeah,
sound
let's start.
If people say, I want it, and also, can Mumbles come back, then maybe I'll show up. But otherwise,
lobotomized.
They'll say we like it, but only if Mumbles does all of it. Just Mumbles.
yeah. Oh no!
Mumbles plays all characters.
In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain.
Give Mumbles the save
This
file,
is not
and also
good.
just like
No.
some profiles on ourselves so that she can do our characters.
We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. That is correct, yes. I hope
Instead
you're
of
not
science, can we
demonstrating
use
resentment
guns?
now.
Yeah,
That is
because
science.
I do
That's
not
science.
have high
Have
science.
that.
I've got high science.
But I
A
don't.
gun, a gun is not technology any less than, say, a laser pistol, if you think about it.
We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't
forgot
important to us
high
right now.
science,
Why are you
man.
asking these tangential
Memories.
questions? Stop it! We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
I also really appreciate how these guys are technically sort of the quest givers, but it's immediately obvious that A, they're insane,
Not.
B, like, they're not trustworthy, they don't have your best interest in mind, and C,
No.
you should probably just ignore them and do whatever you feel like.
Do whatever gets you closest to being able to punch them and their dumb, stupid
We
brains.
need your help.
Yes, punch them right in their
You
brains.
help us.
Right in their dumb brains.
What happens if I just say no, I'm not going to help you?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
Let's see what
go for
happens.
it.
Yes, Dr. Klein. What?
Not you, oh, you idiot. I meant oh in the sense of, oh, I wasn't predicting it would respond that way. Can it say no? Leaving.
Oh, Bethesda! That's Bethesda! That was Bethesda right there. Actual Bethesda screenshot.
Will prevent
Dr. Klein Howard. Can it say no?
facility. Protects us all. Get too close.
Never gonna get tired of roasting Fraud Coward.
Warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
Still can't believe they
If you
brought
get
someone
near it,
out
your
on
vision will
stage
blur as the electrodes in your
and
head
tried to
shut
sell.
off one by
We're
one.
adding NPCs to Fallout 76 as a
Possible
feature.
memory loss will occur
It's a
along with
consequence-free
long-term
zone.
nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see,
So there's a little clue there.
unconscious
Like,
by the pylons,
mental deterioration will occur,
returned to
but
the
it'll take longer than one
signal
lifetime.
Instantaneously by your deadened
Think about
perceptions.
who you're talking to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are all these darkened?
I'm gonna say something controversial.
Go for it.
I can't deal with all of this fucking
We
talking
need your
and
help.
text. I want to go
Will
shoot
you
something.
help us?
I want to go
It-
shoot something in its
Excellent.
dumb face.
This is turning out much
Sooner or
better
later
than
it
the
comes there.
activate the retreat
I
protocols
know
and
that it
power in my
does,
room idea.
but-
No, I mean, like,
Man.
sooner or later when you're listening to people talk, sooner or later you come to the point of, like, okay, I am ready to go shoot something.
Transmit the
Right? And they just don't let you. We're still here.
I think that's definitely why some people bounced off this. Like, I enjoy it, but
Yeah.
like, I noticed that a lot of people who really didn't like this DLC, like, this is where they quit.
research centers. They
The thing is
I don't
it's
know
like
how
a
I
lot
got
of
through it.
it's like a lot of like narrative and like character building for characters that you know you're not going to be interacting with for a long period of time. So like it's a little stunted like in that early like narrative building a little too much considering
It would've
like
been
the length of
better-
the DLC.
It would have been better if they let you go around and talk to each one individually, because that gives you a little bit more freedom. But this is just fucking 20, 30, 50 hours of just sitting here listening to these guys talk.
Again, this does remind me of Pillars of Eternity. Some of the stuff in that game is just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna have a really long conversation. Fortunately, that game wasn't fully voiced.
Yeah. And these characters do have, like, their own sort of quest lines and storylines, which I think are really cool.
I agree. I just think this, for an opening of a video game, was a mistake.
Yeah.
Psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever
Yeah, I think
seen
this is the
or
point
could
where it's getting
ever
to be too
see.
much. Like, this is, for me, like, this is the stuff where it's like, okay, you really could have packaged this, like, into a later
See.
conversation.
projectile gun.
Yeah.
Able to broadcast sound at lethal
It's
frequencies.
interesting to see our
It
thresholds for
also
that.
gives a great biogel massage.
Just like the watermarks.
We have informed you
Right.
of all we need.
Torture
We
chambers,
estimate if you are
video game
focused, your
dialogue.
time investment will be minimal by our standards.
It's like
If you
it's like
work
at the
quickly,
spice
you will
chart,
be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us.
like at a
We do
restaurant.
not bestow
Just like
these
point to how
old
much
world gestures
dialogue is
like
too much
Right.
dialogue.
Yeah.
Too spicy. Too spicy.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task.
Also
as
been
not to
going for
waste
45
our time.
minutes.
Do
Oh,
not be
God.
Curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated
Oh man,
path.
they're just looking straight at the
Many
camera
such
right
optional
now.
Explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items. Of
So this is
interest
the
alone.
example of the sort of thing they tell you to do that you definitely should not do. Like, it's very clear as soon as you get out there that you're not supposed to actually heed their instructions to not explore the labs. That they don't want you to explore the labs, but that, you know, you're gonna want to.
Right, you are, right. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge. After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments.
I'm really surprised they did it all like this. And not like this could have been part of the opening cutscene, frankly.
Yeah, Josh, what's your impression as like a first time?
Dr. Klein?
It's really hard to follow
okay,
this much while talking.
What is it?
I think for the sake of the episode, we should
Yes.
probably skip through a little bit.
Trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you
fast forward.
both at the same time.
Because
No, just,
I
like,
know,
start
like,
clicking
the
through the
other,
dialogue.
like, sidebar thing is I think, like, people don't want to just hear us complaining about how long it is, considering it's, like,
Oh, I agree.
not designed
Yeah, just,
for
like-
this.
This a high school
I felt bad
science
for even
fair?
bringing it up, that I was like,
But it is a good
But,
point.
like-
We shouldn't just be looking at it
Yeah.
with rose-colored glasses. It's like,
Yeah.
like, most games have huge narrative pacing issues. Like, I don't think
Totally.
that's without saying.
Because you contaminated specimens.
I think also we'll see more games in the future where this kind of conversation can happen, but you'll be able to like move around during it and like kind of be a more active participant.
It is truly the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so much more common these days.
Speaks more wisdom
breaking
than
it
you
up
geniuses.
between NPCs
Yeah.
is how you do it these days. That's a 2019 way of doing it.
I think
2019?
I'd be annoyed if there were this much even broken up between NPCs because I'd feel compelled to go and talk to all of them before
Yeah.
starting properly. So I would
I
rather
would
just
say
see less of
even-
it.
Break it up within gameplay even. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
by
maybe we
time,
find
yeah.
out later that you took the heart out. We find out later that you took the spine out or something.
Justice X8 is forever
Yeah, so you can just I'd say this is the part where you can just start clicking through the dialogue a little bit so we can get to the
Blah,
content.
blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. There's so much more.
I think you might have passed an exit. Okay.
Can we get out of here?
It's still
It's
going.
like literally one of
Fucking
the.
come on! Let me out! I'm trapped in a dialogue screen.
Oh, which one is the right
Oh
one?
my god! Oh look, a level up! Well, we'll
Hey,
lock pick at
they're like,
69.
sorry, here's a shitload of experience points.
Oh
This
my
is why
God.
Fallout 4 added that thing where you can just walk away from a conversation.
I love
You
that.
can just leave.
That's one of my favorite things about Fallout 4 is just walking away from
Me
people who
too.
are trying to talk to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what even do we want here?
Cannibal. Cannibal. Cannibalism.
What?
we actually-
Why would there be? Why would they give an XP perk at level 26? What the fuck?
Cannibalism.
Take the
have
XP perk. I
cannibalism?
think that'll be useful.
get the
You wanna
level
get more
26
XP.
perk for.
Do we actually
You go this
qualify
whole
for
game
cannib-
without taking cannibalism?
We do. You just have to be level
Take
4.
it.
Alright,
Yeah, take
fine.
it.
We'll finally become the cannibal in the
8 years!
DLC where there are no other people.
8 years.
I'm so happy! This is the best day of my life. Finally.
Now you have to
people.
come back so you can watch us eat.
Oh
people.
no! All of this pain for this one moment.
It's the spoiler warning promise.
Oh
Okay, so
god.
you won't have to go through that again.
Just because you can't
where-
eat the
where am I going?
robots
What the
doesn't mean you can't try.
Okay,
Also, the
wait,
brains are
back,
still
back,
in the
back,
jar.
Yeah.
Go back to
Which
where
I
you
can
came.
argue
Eat
you
the
could
brains. Eat
Okay.
the brains. Eat the brains.
I can't hit him with
Okay.
anything. Okay. Let's
Back,
hope this doesn't
back.
fucking crash.
Yeah, to the big empty. Yeah, there you go. So the sink is your hub, and the big empty is the game world.
God, good lord, why is my frame rate so low right now? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
this is pretty new
Because
game.
you're
so-
calling Fallout New Vegas. It's Fallout New Vegas. It's a piece of shit.
10 years old.
It's almost like we've had, like, no difficulties at all running this game.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's been seamless.
So Josh, you want to guess what NPC has already been here to the big empty and left?
Benny?
No, come on, think about it. What character would for no reason have just already been here and left a bunch of diaries and like have left again, even though like you're almost like the first person ever to be alive and conscious here?
I gotta be honest with Skarn, I don't remember most of the NPCs in Fallout New Vegas.
mayor
I'll
of
give you a
Print.
hint. He appears in the last DLC.
The bandages
other-
guy?
courier
Ulysses.
Mummy?
Yeah.
Guy? I
Ulysses.
see that. I didn't even know that guy existed until Lonesome Road came out. So
I thought this came out before Lonesome Road.
it is.
Wait.
Lonesome Road was the last
Then
one.
how
Shit.
would we know
Am I actually- yeah.
who Ulysses is?
I actually, hang on a second. I think it's Ulysses.
Red Scar,
but
did you
I-
tell
I
us a
also
lie?
think that I forget if it was yeah, okay, so yeah, Ulysses was here, and then I also think maybe Elijah was here.
Who are these
He's
people?
hot mummy man, right?
No, Elijah is the creepy old dude who's in Dead Money.
Aww. Okay.
Those are the lobotomites.
Eat him.
Okay, so basically whenever anybody wanders here, what happens
How
is
do I-
whenever anyone
how do I
wanders
eat people?
into...
Can you try and eat the brain?
You crouch. Crouch, 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 crouch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Hey!
Wow,
just a
that was an animation.
There you have it. Reginald Cuftbert
This is the greatest
devouring a
thing.
lobotomite. Yeah?
This is so
anything.
great. I'm so happy.
Can I eat him
so
again?
happy.
No.
That's what she said. Ha!
I have
Right?
a perk that allows me
Let's
to
go.
perform oral sex.
Right?
You need to be level
know.
4.
Oh, I got one.
And you can only do it
What do
once.
you mean,
and
you
then
know?
never again.
You know what? Finish that sentence, sir.
Oh right, this
Wait,
game
what
has
the-
VATS. I should be doing that shit. What the fuck
So
is
Josh,
Saturnite
lobotomites are...
People
so the
who've
deal
had
is that
their brains
basically...
eaten.
Yeah, the deal is that whenever anybody like finds the weird radio thing and comes here, the robots automatically like strip their brain out because they don't, and like replace it with a chip or something that they can pacify, so that way they don't have a bunch of lobotomites running around messing up their experiments and stuff. They don't have a bunch of people running around like messing with other stuff.
As opposed to what they're doing right now. Why is this grass blue?
Because it's the big empty
And-
and it's experimental grass.
Where's the door I came out of? Was it over here?
I think
It's
so.
the
Yeah.
think tank. They thought of it.
Josh, you took 5 steps outside this fucking building and you can't find the door? Are you kidding me?
With the compass
Lots has
pointing
happened since
to
then.
it.
Not a lot has happened since then. You just like ate a guy.
I ate 2 people.
Yes,
I've never done that before.
Just ate 2 people. It's fine. Oh my god, the prions are already turning him insane.
I am your electronic valet and household central processor.
Okay, so the sink here is your hub, and because we're probably not going to get to it, or if we do, it's not going to be until later. I'll just sort of brief you on this. Every appliance that you're going to unlock here by finding the stuff out in the overworld has a personality, and they're all amazing.
Toaster. We gotta at least
Yeah.
see the toaster. Can we at least see the
How
toaster?
do we get the toaster?
I'll look up where it is, and we'll see if we can find
Where
it.
is the toaster?
He's in there. He's in there. He's in there. I mean, he's in one
Toaster
of these
character. I'm looking at the wiki.
rooms. He was played by a YouTube personality at the time, apparently.
God, was it
Oh
one
no!
of those
He
milkshake
probably
ducks?
turned out to actually be like skinning people alive in his basement or something.
Right?
That's what happened to every. That's what happens to every YouTuber after like 5. Oh shit! It's one of us, isn't it?
It's actually you. From
I
the
was already
future.
eating people, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. We dodged a bullet. Mumbles like absorbed
Yeah.
her sins and then left. She's the sin eater of spoiler warning.
That's right.
Okay, hang on. Okay, the cuckoo's nest. Oh, this shouldn't be too
What the
hard.
hell is that?
Okay, you don't by any chance have the perk? No, of course you don't. Okay, so it's to the south. Okay, so look at the antenna array.
Yeah. The big dome, you mean?
No, at the bottom. Okay, go back to the map and move down to the
okay.
like thing that's marked on your map at the bottom.
Yeah.
Transmitter array. Okay, it's west northwest of that.
So like here.
Basically, it's basically at the left hand when you've centered your cursor over it. It's basically at the left hand corner of your box.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say there-ish.
Yeah, it's just to the east of that facility. So yeah, you pretty much put your point right on it.
Let's get that
And
toaster.
yeah, this
Man,
should
it's
actually be
shooting.
really easy. This should actually be really easy to find. So it just head straight there.
Okay.
The cool thing about the hub here is that when you're done with this DLC, you get a thing which allows you to teleport to the back here at will. And your facility has stuff which can like manufacture food and water and medical stuff. It's got like an auto dock, plastic surgery center. So it basically becomes like the perfect base of operations. And it's actually really convenient to have. Like, I was too disorganized to get my shit together properly, but, like, my wife would just... She's really organized when it comes to video
That
games.
guy's got a glowing blue battle axe.
Yep.
Take it from him. First kill him, then eat him, then take his
I've
axe.
entered VATS, and he... Where are you going?
I will
Come back.
eat your ass and take your axe.
Yeah.
You ran all the way up here so you could put the axe away and pick up the guy's 9mm pistol. Stupid.
It's a 10mm
Wow, that
pistol.
was-
Yasua.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, my food.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
Tom.
but as I was saying, my wife was really organized, and she would just come in, and she'd have like 400 food stockpiled in the fridge, and like 200 purified water. Because like, you can assemble a thing which allows you to basically like put shit in and synthesize it into like a superfood.
Remember when Bethesda made a whole game about there not being enough water and there's a big water purifier that you gotta fight over and you've got a robot in your house that can just make water?
Nope.
You just drink water from a toilet and it's fine.
Just drink water
That's something that's funny about... So...
What? What?
So you may know that like a while ago, and I may redo this again sometime, but I had a project where I was rewriting Fallout 3, and this really makes me want to add an NPC to the game who just refuses to understand what's going on, and you're just like, yeah, the problem is not enough water, and you're like, there's plenty of water, just go drink in the toilet. There's plenty of water in the
Yeah.
toilets. There's always water in the toilets. And you're like, well, no, that water is
give you
horrible for
permission.
you. It's like, it's fine.
You have permission.
It's fine. The water in the
Yeah,
toilets
you
is
have
fine.
my permission.
I've been drinking
my
it for
life.
ages. I'm totally okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god! The game blew up
this
again.
Is, this
Fuck,
is a good
what's
time
wrong?
to end it.
Don't you?
If people want to see that toaster, they're gonna have to,
All right.
I don't know, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell.
Ring the bell. if we get 20,000 subscribers, we'll show you the toaster.
Yes.
I ate
We
12
might
cans
even
of
be
pork
there.
and beans, and then the game blew up.
We're like your older brother who can get to the last level of the video game, who's like asking you to
Yes.
give him your allowance so that he'll show it to you. He's like, I beat the game last night while you were in bed because you could go to bed earlier, and I saw the cutscene. It was so good. It was so amazing.
When I was a kid, I used to charge people a nickel for the slide. So
I
that's
remember
pretty much
this.
it. Oh, I told you that story. Yeah, it's still true. Even to this day.
It's still
Not
true.
gone
You
back
still
in
do it to
time.
this day. You charge people nickels for that
Yes.
slide, the same slide.
All right, well,
You bullied a kid into collecting
like
nickels
this-
for you and then mailing them using her own stamps.
Alright, I'm done.
yeah, if you guys like this disaster, then let us know, because maybe we'll try to do more.
I can't believe it crashed that many times.
You can't believe.
God.
You wait.
No.
You can't believe that Fallout New Vegas crashed that many times.
That's like a
Fallout New Vegas
record.
and
Like
I
6
not going
times
the
in
same
one session.